Hello, welcome back to another video. I wanted to talk to you today about social media. So if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I've got a love-hate relationship with social media. Social media and me it don't get on. It's as simple as that. I think social media is the fakest thing in the world. Like, I just cannot fathom social media. However, it has its perks in some other ways. So I decided that I needed to try and outsmart it a little bit. And I think I've managed to do it, finally, after years. So basically, I've got some social media. So I've got Instagram. I've literally got about 30 followers and I literally follow like famous cats. I don't really go on it. I go scrolling through, have a little look at a few things. There's a couple of metaphysical people that I follow and spiritual people that I follow. I have a little look at the pictures and then away it goes. So I'm never that bothered about Instagram. I don't go on it a lot and I never see the drama side of that because I've not really got a lot of friends on it, people that I know as such, right? Loving X, did have a Twitter a long time ago and then I got rid of the Twitter, and the reason I done that is because Twitter just had a sudden thing where they stopped free speech, and I completely disagree with that. We're allowed to have an opinion, and I'm not going to have someone who's running social media tell me that I'm not allowed to use my voice. It's as simple as that. So when Elon Musk took over Twitter, renamed it X, I was back on there pretty quickly and I really like it now because you have got some freedom of speech, which is lovely. People are sort of talking and having opinions again and not being so worried about it the way that they were before. So I quite like that. And also Twitter or X as it's called now, is brilliant for like news stories and things like that. And he recently put on Twitter that he thought that the public filming actual events rather than the media would be a more sort of real life approach to the news, and I agree with him because the media do really run the show, and it's them that decide the public opinion of things. I've said this so many times. There's so many people that we love them one minute and we can't stand them the next, and that's normally because of the media. The media have normally reported something, had a dig about, found something that they don't like about that person, and then they chuck it all over the media, and so therefore, everybody hates them after that because they're sheeple, that everybody follows each other, it's sheeple, and I'm not one of those. So I'm free-spirited, and my opinion's my opinion, so that's that. So yeah, X I quite like. Facebook, don't even get me started on Facebook, my gosh. I really have a love-hate relationship with Facebook. I don't like the way that they do things. I don't like the way that they they sort of keep all of your details and things like this, and the fact that Facebook have actually been to court and things like that, that's scary. They're sort of dealing with, this is our lives, like we share it. I think he done an email, as far as I remember rightly, if I think I've got this right, if I've not, comment, but I'm pretty sure that he done an email at one point when he first started Facebook saying that he couldn't believe that these idiots were sharing their lives with him. And so, when you've got something like that, it just says it all, doesn't it? It's sort of the first place that people go to when they're trying to find someone, is they'll go to Facebook, because people just willy-nilly share all of their life on there. So I decided, and especially with Facebook, because there are good things. So the good things about Facebook, especially for me, is I was a reborn artist for years and years. It really helps with sales and things like that. So if you've got a business, it's helpful for that. I also there's certain pages that I follow, and there's sort of gurus and spiritual people and pages and things like that I follow. I don't post in them. I don't sort of really comment very often on Facebook. It's unusual for me to do that, but I do like to keep up with that. So I do like having my pages. Also, as you all know, my brother passed away last year, and he had a couple of Facebook pages, and both of them I've been able to keep because I want to be able to sort of look at that stuff and look back at it sometimes and just remember him. But they've done it as a memorial page. How weird. It's even that strange to me that he's got a memorial page on social media, you know. So it's nice for me to sort of go through those photos, and I can sort of download the photos that I want of him and stuff like that. So that's nice. But what I've done, I've got to tell you how I outsmarted it because I'm waffling. So what I've done is I've basically deleted everyone off of Facebook except for my brother's 2 accounts because he's passed away. So I'll never get that back if I delete him. And my husband is still on there. So that's it. They're the only people that are on Facebook. I've literally, it says that I've got 3 friends. Actually, for some reason, if you go onto my page, it says I've got 4 friends, which I haven't because I've only got my brother's 2 accounts and my husband. So I might need to look into that. I don't know why it's coming up with 4. I've actually only got 3 because I'm not that bothered about having Facebook friends. And let me tell you why. So I've outsmarted it, so I've got to keep my pages. I don't see anything from anyone else anymore. My husband hardly ever posts on it, he just scrolls through it. So I get to see all of my pages, my groups and stuff like that, and the algorithm is now giving me all that stuff because that's all that's on it. So I've outsmarted them in that respect. But this is why I hate Facebook so much. It is so fake. Literally. People go on about Instagram like Facebook's the worst. So I come from a generation where we didn't have the internet. So we never had like Facebook, social media, all of that stuff didn't exist until later on. I think I had a MySpace once for about 5 minutes. It was just never like something that really interested me. And even with Facebook, it was a friend. It was like a few years after it started, it was a friend of mine that said, oh, it's about time that you're on there. And I went on there, I had a little bit of obsession. I was like, oh, add some friends, because that's what you do. And then I quickly realised that how stupid that was. And I'll tell you why. I remember leaving school, and you know, the friends that you have at school, you evolve. We're made to grow and evolve. So the people that need to be in our life at the time, they will be there. Nothing is coincidence. The people that need to be in your life will be there, and the people that don't need to be in your life won't. So by having Facebook, you are adding everyone that you've met, basically, because that's what people do. They go, oh, I met that person once in Poundland. We had a conversation about their nan, who I knew, you know, that sort of thing. And then they add them on Facebook. And then they go, oh, well, that person's with that person. I'll add them as well. So they end up adding like everyone on Facebook. So people that you know, when I left school, like I was saying, when I left school, you know, we grew and we evolved. And those people that I saw at school daily, I might not have seen so much. I only kept my group of friends who were useful in my life at that point, because nothing is coincidence. So we are meant to have certain people in our life at certain times of our life. It's as simple as that. I've always believed that nothing is coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. And I believe that the way that the Facebook works is really causing that to sort of drift away. What tends to happen now is that, you know, we add everybody, or people add everybody that they've met throughout their life. And, you know, and then you go, oh, I don't really want to delete them because they might get the ump. Because this is the other thing, isn't it? They go, right, well, we're not friends on Facebook. We're not friends. When did that happen? When I don't have to have you friend on social media for you to be my friend. It's just really weird. Like, if you're in my life and I see you, you're my friend. If you're on my Facebook and I don't see you, we're not friends. We're just sharing each other's life for no purpose. Like, why would I share my... It's like meeting someone and hanging about with them for like a few months and then not seeing them for 25 years, over which time you've both grown, evolved, things have changed. Maybe you got married, you had kids, you know, all this stuff sort of happened in your life, good and bad. So you've evolved, and then you're not sharing your life with them again, even though you don't really need to. Why? It's like sharing your life with a stranger then, isn't it? And some people do that. They add strangers because they want more friends. And then they're sharing their life with them. They're sharing where they live, what car they just bought, their kids, their birthdays, their bad days, their, you know, people that died. And I just do not get it. Why would you want to share your life with people that you hardly know? It's crazy. If those people are in your life and you actually physically see them, tell them about your life, talk to them. You don't need to share it all over social media. It's ridiculous. So anyway, that's how I feel like I've finally outsmarted social media. That's my opinion of it. My Facebook is pretty much defunct. I'm not using it the way it should be used. I am using it for pages and groups, and even on those I don't really I don't post on groups at all. I sometimes comment on your page, tell someone that their knitting looks nice or something, but that's it. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing else that I do on it. It's just the most, for me, it's just really fake. I think what people do a lot on social media is they only share what they think you want to see. So you're not going to see, like, normal daily life. Oh, I'm having a shitty day today. Nobody really says that on social media, or on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Nobody shares a picture of themselves in the morning with bed hair looking like absolute crap. You know, we share all these beautiful photos of our kids running across open fields when actually we live in a concrete city. It's the weirdest thing. It's just so fake to me. Anyway, that's enough of me ranting about social media again. This will be my last video, I promise you, about social media rants. I've figured it out and that's it. That's the way things are staying now. No more Facebook for me. No more. Well, still got my Instagram, but I like to scroll through pictures. No more for me. Not bothered. Might put the odd post on X. Have got a link below if anyone does want to follow me on there. That's absolutely fine. But other than that, that's me. Social media. I'm done with you. No more of that. Thank you very much. Not sharing my life. My personal stuff, I only share my life with my YouTube family. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.